All right, a rolling start today here at Descent at Best. I'm here at Lake Hickory, hitting the Broyhill Trail, which actually starts here. It's like the hardest thing. I think I went on it 4 times before realizing where it actually begins. And soon, over on the right, there's gonna be the OG downhill split off. I've got another video with that, and that's right over there. But we continue over here, and the downhill starts kind of straight away. It's super fun. Woohoo! Yeehaw! Then we get to a climb for a bit. So, I'll see you in a little while. Woo! Woo-hoo! Super steep here. And we meet up with the bottom of Flow Motion, and it's just a little bit farther to get to the 5 points area right here. Yeah, good. Okay, so the first few short trips in and out of the woods after the 5 points are all climbs. Some of them are not really that fun either. Then you get over by the lake. Things are a lot cooler. Oh, how you doing? Thanks. Rock here to jump off. That can be tricky at slow speed. Anyway, then we meander around a little bit, so I'll catch up with you in a minute. Shortly after, we get back up by the beach. It tends to be rockier over here. And this will be fun. Nice. Take a look at the boats out there. Well, this is quite rocky. So, you gotta choose your lines very carefully and That may be the first time I made that. Now over here is this new bridge that's pretty substantial. That wasn't here last time I rode this. Makes you want to ride it, doesn't it? Ooh. Log drop after the under the bridge section. Sweet. Twisty, turny, rowdy. Just beautiful views. Then a little more climbing. See you soon. All right, getting back into the woods. Time for more downhill. Whew. Tight. Gotta give it up for the trail workers. This is so much better marked than it used to be. Now, I believe there's some jumps up here. Yeah. Yeah, they're right over here. That's a double. I don't know, I had enough speed for it. Oh yeah. So this Broyhill trail is 4.3 miles. It's the most kind of XC trail there is. You know, there's a lot of short DH trails here. There's a dedicated jump line. And there's a green circle trail. And all of those are, well, usually less than a mile, up to a mile in length. So this being 4.3, this is kind of the main XC trail. And it's pretty challenging for a blue. But there's no mandatory drops or anything, so properly rated. So out back by the water again, but climbing, so catch up with you in a little while. All right, after some more climbing by the beach, we get back toward the forest for some swoop. This is so hairy. Just a lot of roots and super fun. But yeah, they've got trail markers now. I don't think they're in tenths of a mile, but still they're numeric and really helps you find out if you're lost or not. Could have used those a year ago. I think I probably got lost on this trail like probably every time I rode it. So this may be the first time I complete the whole thing in the correct direction. So this is the wood bridge that you saw when you were getting to the jumps before. So you can actually cut across and shave off some mileage if you want. Onward. Okay, so a little after mile marker, or I guess just trail marker 13, you end up going back under the bridge, and that's cool. There's a little confusing section right before what I'm showing here, where there's arrow markers pointing the wrong way, but it's not a big deal because if you follow those, it takes you to the Geithner Greenway, like the paved trail, and you'll know that something's wrong. So, really nice thing now is that you can see trail marker 13 from that section. So it is a lot clearer than it was. Yeah. And you get out into the expanse. All right, after a little break, you go across the way, and again, marker 14 makes it really clear that you are in the correct location. Phew. Then we climb, so I'll see you in a minute. So after a pretty difficult section, you've got like straight up climbs, you finally go downhill again. Check this. Ha-ha! Yeah! That may be the first time I've cleared that. Phew! And if you go fast enough, you don't really have to climb this part. But yeah, the section right before this, I want to say had 4 or 5 like straight up climbs with roots that made you feel like, am I going the wrong way? And I think that's another section where I've turned around because it was steep enough where I was like, no way they'd have you climb this on a blue. But you do. And it's also a signal that you're getting nearer to the end. So as this undulates for a while, I'll spare you those details and meet up with you at the next feature. All right, the impossible climb. Let's see if I can finally make this. Oh my gosh. Woo! That's a first. Oh, that is a backbreaker. I need a rest. All right, after quite a bit of steep climbing, you go back to this tricky little downhill section, and as you get toward the end, it really is the skinniest section of the trail. But here's something fun. Yeah, and then like a super steep, Rudy, drop. Oh man, that's fun. So we're getting toward the pump track. To close things out, I'll catch up with you at the end. Okay, so once you get to trail marker 20, that's all she wrote. Overall, I'd say that this trail is pretty tough for a blue. By the way, it ends right at the entrance to the jump line. So that's a cool cherry on top. And then there's the pump track over here. But yeah, it seems like the climbs are mostly very steep and the descents are mostly mellow. So it's not really a descender's favorite, so it's not my favorite. But if you like climbing, XC type stuff, the Broyhill trail at Lake Hickory would be right up your alley. I think it would be great for somebody with like a short travel 29er or maybe a burly hardtail But anyways, I go back to the car, enjoy the sounds of my Industry 9 hub.